Hello, friends. So I want to show you real quick. I just want to briefly go over one of the math pages you have this week in your workbook. So this is going to be workbook page 45. And let me go ahead and share my screen here. So when we're looking at this workbook page 45, let me go ahead and click up here. We're talking about geometry this week. So this week we're talking about, you're going to see some words like ray, line segment, angles, line, obtuse angles, right angles, and acute angles. So I wanted just to go over briefly what these things are. So take a look. This first one on the page says ray. A ray is going to be, it's going to have a point, and then it's going to have a line. So let me go ahead and see if I can take out my line here, and I'm going to go ahead and draw a ray. So a ray looks like this. It's going to go on in one direction, and it has a point at the end. So a ray starts with a point, with an end point, and then it goes on in one direction. So that's how you can remember ray this week. When you are hearing that word, you can visualize this picture, okay? Take a look at the next one. Number 2 says line segment. So we hear that word line in line segment, and a line segment has a line, and it has 2 endpoints. So a line segment would look like this. Here's my 2 lines, or here's my line, and then I need to put my 2 endpoints. So I'm going to go ahead and insert 2 little dots here at the end for my endpoints. So line segments look just like a line. We hear that word line in it, but it has endpoints, and the endpoints mean that it stops. So a line segment is going to stop at these 2 points, okay? The next one that we're going to look at is angle. So an angle is usually measured in degrees, and an angle is going to be 2 rays that meet together at a vertex. So when we're talking about angles, we can measure those, and we can look in shapes, and we can use our protractor to measure those. So let me go ahead with my tools here. Let's go ahead and try to make an angle. So here's one ray right here, and I'm going to go ahead and do another ray going over this way. Now there's different types of angles that we can make. This angle right here that I just made is called an acute angle. So look down here where it says sketch the angles. Look right at number 7 where it says an acute angle. An acute angle is going to be an angle that is smaller than 90 degrees. So think about when you hear that word acute, think about like sometimes when you see a little puppy or a little baby, maybe you might hear someone say, "Oh, it's so cute." Well, think about that for an acute angle. And remember that acute means smaller than 90 degrees. Okay, take a look at number 5. Number 5 says obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is going to be larger than 90 degrees. So think about a 90-degree angle or a right angle is going to look like a perfect L. Okay, so number 6 says right angle. A right angle is going to look like a perfect L. So let me go ahead and take out my shapes here so I can draw one on the board. All right, so I'm moving my lines here. I'm moving my rays so that I have them connected and it looks like a perfect L. So they're going to meet right here. And I'm going to try to straighten it out a little bit so that it looks like a perfect L. So right where the right angle meets, it's going to measure in 90 degrees. So that means an obtuse angle is going to be anything greater than a 90-degree angle. So I'm going to go back to this right angle here that looks like a perfect L. I'm going to stretch it out this way, and we can see that it's not looking like an L anymore. It's looking like it's expanding. This would be an example of an obtuse angle. Think about obtuse, kind of sounds like obese, maybe overweight. Maybe that might be a way that you remember obtuse angle, is that it's bigger than a 90-degree angle. So maybe like 100-degree angle, or if we're talking about 130-degree angle, those would all be examples of obtuse angles. So this was just a quick video, friends, to help you out with workbook page 45 this week. Also make sure you are coming to class, and that will help as well. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day.